claims that the city of Pokrovsk is encircled. It also insists that Ukrainian units have been reinforced in the area. This comes as the Kremlin earlier claimed that its troops were blocking multiple Ukrainian attempts to break out of the city, and it also said that its forces were advancing northward in Pokrovsk, destroying Ukrainian units in the process. Additionally, Russia has also claimed success in the eastern city of Kupiansk, where it says that Ukrainian troops have been surrounded. However, Ukraine now has stated that it remains determined to defend both cities, particularly Pokrovsk, which is a key transport hub and gateway to larger cities in the Donetsk region. With us on the broadcast is Dr. Satoru Nagao, fellow at the Hudson Institute, joining us from Tokyo. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on NewsX World. We've been, of course, discussing for a long period of time the aerial barrage, the fact that energy infrastructure, power grids have been targeted. But on the front lines itself, there are lots of claims that are being made at the moment. The Russians are claiming that they've made advances in Pokrovsk, in Kupiansk. The Ukrainians have denied this. How do you read the situation on the ground?
Russia tried to take this area, especially the surrounding the Ukraine troops in this area from the north and south, north, east, and southwest, anyway. So that's why there is a possibility that Russia's claim to take this is as a possibility, it is true. But at the same time, this is not meaning that strategically Ukraine is losing this front line. Because this place is, yes, strategically important when talk about the regional defense line. But if we talk about the strategy of the country level, indeed, this is very small places, and if one side take this, this is not so strategically important in the country level. So that's why, indeed, in the total front line in the ground, indeed, this is one kind of the stalemate is happening. Even if the small victory or small losing, it could happen, but at the same time, in the long front line is moving. A little bit, that's all moving, we can see it. That is the current situation.
Indeed, and we've also, in fact, been seeing that for quite a while now, Ukraine has been targeting Russian energy infrastructure. There were strikes that have taken place recently in Tuapse as well. This comes over and above the two major crude oil producers, Lukoil and Rosneft, being sanctioned by the United States as well. How far do you think then, if this continues, the Russian economy could take a dent?
And these are the strategic operations, the country level. Because the front line is stalemate, which factor decides victory or loser. In this case, indeed, because of the attrition war, which side will face a tough situation to contain the war is a matter of concern. So in this case, for Russia, destroying the energy facility and they cannot export oil or other material to other country, this is source of income. Their economies rely on these exports. So that's why this attack from Ukraine to the energy facility in Russia is quite strategic and decisive battle to fate of the war. And so front line in the ground is nearly stalemate, moving very small, but not so. That's why this attrition is very important. In case of Russia, Russia tried to attack the energy facility in the Ukraine because of the winter. The people need the heater. That's why they are attacking. But strategically, these are not so big impact. People suffer the cold situation and But at the same time, they have the power generator personally. Each family prepared this personal generator, and they are tough now because this is not the first year. This is the second and third year. They have already prepared. So in case of the Ukraine's attack to Russia's energy facility, the more strategic and new move because this is related to export. In case of the Russia's attack to the energy facility in the Ukraine, it's something similar. The last year it has happened. 2 years ago it has happened. Every year this is a common attack. So not new move. So that's why view from this, when we talk about new situation, which factor will change the situation? In this case, I believe the Ukraine's attack to the Russia's energy facility is a new move, and we will see the result of this attack soon.
Indeed, so requesting you to stay on with us. We're tracking more developments.